What is going on, good people of YouTube? I'm ImJslay. Thank you so much for joining me. And wherever you are, I hope you're having a great day. Today we're playing some Madden 21, but before we get into it, if you enjoy the content, leave a like rating. And if you'd like to see more, hit the subscribe button and turn the notification bell on to stay updated with all of my uploads. If you missed our previous video, I'll leave a link in the description of this video for you to go check it out. But in it, I show you a way that you can make a lot of coins by only spending 20 bucks on the game. So for today's video, I want to show you another coin making method that I've been able to find just recently with the new Team Standouts program. Team Standouts was released today. You are seeing this video on Sunday. I am recording this on Friday. So Team Standouts was released today, and basically every team got a standout player from thus far in the season. So each team, if you've got theme teams, right, these players you want to add to your team. But what you can do is you can actually make a lot of coins. The cool thing about these team standouts right now is, and with the program in general, is that when you complete these sets, you're getting not only the card itself, the 89 overall card, but you're also getting the power-up. There was 22 of these players that were added into the game that did not have power-ups before. I believe William Jackson was a prime example here. Josh Allen was an example. Kareem Hunt, so on and so forth, right? A lot of these players did not have power-up items. So these power-ups have been put into the game as 68, 69 overall, I believe. And when you complete the set, you get not only the power-up, but you get the player item as well. Let's back out. Let's go over to the store. I'm going to show you how much these players are actually going for right now. Okay, so we're here on the auction house, and as you can see, the cheapest card up right now, Jason Pierre-Paul, going for about $135. But as you come on down, there's some more players that are in this program that are selling for a lot more. Austin Eckler, $171. Keep on coming down. We can see there's a Miles Jack for $191 that hasn't sold, so it doesn't look like that's selling. But you know, Chuck Clark going for $200 once again hasn't sold. But come on down, there's a Jerome Baker. Dude's got 88 speed at middle linebacker, $204K. Let's see if we can find, there's a Josh Allen and a Kyler Murray for $215K. Calvin Ridley, $217K, right? So you can really, I mean, say you're going to sell some of these for maybe $190 to $200K, right? Let's take a look here at, I mean, really one of the big standouts, DK Metcalf. Dude's up for $250K right now. Now, I just checked a second ago before I hit the record button. There was one that was up for about $235K. I would assume that that sold because I don't believe it expired. So let's say that sold for $235K. Take the 10%. You know, you're going to get about, what, $220K. Let's go over, though, because you also, when you complete these set, you get the power-ups, too. Let's come to the power-ups here. $135K right there for this power-up. So once again, let's take the difference between there. I mean, we're making about $340 to $350K for completing this set. If you want to use DK Metcalf on your team, the thing to do there is, I'll show you in a second at the end of the video, go into the challenges, go into the Team Standout challenges, complete all 32. They're pretty quick. Some of them are a little lengthier than others, but they're not too bad. And after you complete all 32, you get a choice of a nat item, which is going to give you the power-up, and it's going to give you the item itself, right? So now they're both nat to my knowledge. I believe that the power-up, it gives you the power-up. But nonetheless, that's how you want to do it if you want to grab the player, right? Get the player that you want on your team that you're going to utilize. Completing the set, complete the one that's going to give you the most amount of coins, in this case $340 to $350. Now, how are we going to complete it? So it's not like you're going to complete this instantly, right? I mean, if you've got a lot of cards in your binder, you might be able to complete it instantly. But if you've been making coins and doing these methods as the year's gone on, you probably don't. So let's go back over to the set screen. And what we're going to do is I'm going to go through and I'm going to show you exactly what we need and exactly how we're going to make all these cards. So when we come to the team affinity for the team standouts, I'm not going to go all the way down to DK Metcalf. I'm just going to go Kyle Fuller because they all need the same thing, right? You need an 86 to 80 overall, 86 to 88 overall team of the week player. You need 482 to 84 overall team of the week players, and then you need 9 is that 9? 78 to 80 overall team of the week players, right? So what is this? A total of 9, 13, 14. Obviously, we can see it in the top left corner, Josh, you dummy. 14. But so anyway, so you need 14 of these items, right? how are we going to get these, right? Well, you can play the Team of the Week challenges, and after you do a couple of weeks, you're going to get a Team of the Week player. Hang on to that. That's going to go into this set right here. But what you can also do is similar to what we've been doing in the past. So you're going to come over to the exchange set. Now, for these player exchange sets, you're going to exchange 66 to 69. I'm sorry, you're going to exchange 62 to 65 overall cards, 2 of them, to get a 66, 69 overall player. Then you're going to plug that player into this 70 to 74 overall set. And then from there, you're going to go over to the archived. So if you're looking for these Superstar MVP sets, because this is a similar method. This is pretty much the exact same thing that we've done to make coins off of the Team Affinity, whether it be the Team Builder Series 1 or Series 2. This is pretty much the same method with a little wrinkle here that I'm going to show you in a second. But you're going to go do those 2 first. Then, once you get that 70 to 74 overall card, you're going to come down and you're going to plug it into this right here, 76 to 78 overall Gold Superstar MVP player. You need 3 of those. Plug them in. That's going to give you that 76 to 78 overall player. How do you get those items, right? Well, I've gone over this before. Playing the game is going to give you items, right? I mean, just going to do challenges, that's going to give you items. Winning online head-to-head games, that's going to give you trophies. You can use that to unlock different packs. They're going to give you these lower overall cards. You can watch the Good Morning Madden streams, right? I've mentioned this multiple times in the past. Monday through Friday, Madden on Twitter has a stream every single morning at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. You get a drop, a Twitch drop. It's going to give you about 5 cards, right? It doesn't matter the cards. They're going to be garbage. They're all most likely going to be silvers and then low golds, but that's fine because that's what we need for this to work. Right after that stream ends, another streamer with drops enabled is going to stream, right? In the evenings, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., 9 p.m. to 11 p.m., the exact same things. You can get 4 drops with all these cards. So we're talking like 20 cards every single day, Monday through Friday. And then they do 2 streams on Sunday as well, right? 2 of the streamers have drops enabled on theirs. You can go to EA's Twitter account. They tweet out every single week who's going to be on Good Morning Madden, who's going to be on Madden Live. You can get a whole bunch of cards just from doing that, right? Then you go in and plug them into these sets. Now, the difference from the previous one is we're not actually going to come right to the Team Affinity and plug them in. We're going to come to this Team of the Week set. Now, let's break this down first. Let's go all the way over to week 1 here. So remember, we need 978 to 82 or 81 overall cards to go into that. Doesn't matter what they are, right? Just 78 to 81. And then we needed 482 to 85 overall, and then we needed 186 to 88, right? So keep that in mind. So let's come down. So I can exchange 6 75 to 80 overall cards, which by us doing that in the Team of the Week set previously, we're getting that 76 to 78 guaranteed every single time. So every single one we get is going to go into this set right here, guaranteed. So we can exchange 6 of these. That's going to give us a 78 to 86 overall Team of the Week player. Then we'll go back over, as we'll see in a second, we can plug that player into one of those slots on the Team Affinity, all right? But let's take a look at each week, right? So let's come to week 2. So week 2, same thing, 6 items, 75 to 80, which we're guaranteed to get from that Superstar MVP set from the player exchange. 6 items there. Let's keep coming over, right? Let's go to week 3. Week 3, 8, right? 8 items. Now, you are going to get a 79 to 87, but the 79 doesn't matter, right? Because all you got to do is plug a 78 in. And I'll tell you right now, every time you do this, you're going to get one of the lowest overalls. I can promise you that, right? So forget about that 87, which eventually you would need, but you just need that 86, right? That's the top tier right there. So you really have the same odds, and you're wasting 2 additional cards, right? You have to exchange 8, and there's 77 to 82s. In that Superstar MVP set that we're doing the exchange from, we're only guaranteed a 76 to 78. And once again, we're going to get the lowest overall. That's just how EA operates, right? So you're losing 2 items, and you're not even setting yourself up, right, to get the kind of item that you need, because if you do that Superstar MVP set, you might get a 76 overall. That can't even go into this set right here, right? Same thing with week 4. Most likely it's going to be the same thing with week 5, and so on and so forth, right? 8 items, 77 to 82 overall, to get that 79 to 87 overall. So the ones that you want to do, week 2 or week 1, 6 items, you're saving those 2 extra items, and you're able to use everything that you get from those Superstar MVP sets. Now, you do this, you get enough, come over here, you're going to plug the team, you're going to plug that. I'm actually going to go down to, so you can see it, I'm going to go down to DK Metcalf now, because I've already plugged, I believe, 1 or 2 in. Plug 2 in, right? So, by doing this, I'm telling you right now, you're going to get the lowest overall. I got 2 Ryan Kerrigans, right? So I got 2 Ryan Kerrigan 78 overalls, but now, I mean, really here, what do we need? 7 more, right? We need 7 more of those. And then maybe by then these cards will be a little cheaper. So maybe by then, I won't be able to make as many coins. But let's just click on this right now and see how much these are selling for. You can see we got 150,000 coins. So this is going for 45K, right? So if I needed 4 of those, we're talking about roughly 200,000 coins or so. So I mean, obviously, that's not really gonna. So let's say 200,000. We don't spend anything for this. What's this one going for here? Let's see. This one is going for 35K. That's weird that that one's cheaper, but hey, whatever. So 35K. So let's say 235, right? Remember, we're making 350, so you made 100,000 coins right there if you had all these cards, and say if you had all the 78 to 80s, but you didn't have any of these and you had to go buy them. Now, I guarantee you by doing this method, you're going to get at least 1 or 2 82 overalls. Probably just 1, right? Maybe just 1. So it's going to take a little bit, right? If you already got some items stored up, though, go ahead and do this method. I would guarantee you're making at least 100,000 coins by doing this, right? So that's it, man. That's how you want to do it. You can do this as many times as you want to for right now. I would assume these standouts, I would assume they're going to be at this price for, a little bit, maybe at least a couple weeks, right? Because, I mean, these are some pretty solid cards. This DK Metcalf, you put Sprinter on him and power him up, I think he's going to go to like 95 speed, which is, I mean, dude, we're talking like January, February type speed, right? That's better than most of the corners that you're going to have out there. So, I mean, he's literally going to fly by everybody. But that's it, man. That's how you want to do it. Now, let's come over before we end this video. Let's come over and I want to show you the challenges that they introduced with this team affinity, or this team standouts. So let's come to the challenges, and then you'll see, once you complete these challenges, you're gonna get that choice of a nat overall item from any one of these team standouts, right? So play through a highlighted moment from each team standout, complete all 32 challenges, turn the choice of an 89 overall standouts player out of your team. Now, it doesn't say power up, so that kind of sucks, really. Like, that's that kind of sucks, because you're going to have to spend a lot of coins to get that power up. But it doesn't change the fact that for this, you want to do for the player that you're going to plan on using for the long haul, right? It's a nat item. There's nothing that you can use right now to exchange an 89 overall. So if you get this item and it's just, it's just sitting in your binder, right? You're not using it. This is the item that you want to use, that you want to keep, right? That you want to keep on your team, whether that's my top 4, maybe 5, Jerome Baker, Fred Warner, DK Metcalf, Calvin Ridley, just for me, right? Just for what I would use, Chuck Clark. Those are my top 5 right there. There's a lot of good cards. Kyler Murray, if you like the Cardinals and you don't have Lamar. Josh Allen, obviously, that throw power is insane. But yeah, you just want to come through these challenges. Once you complete all 32, you can do them on 1 star. You don't have to do them on the 4 stars, on the hardest difficulty. Just complete them on 1. Get them all done, and you get that choice of that 89 overall, which, like I said, you want to pick the one that you're going to use for the long haul, or for at least the next month or month and a half, whatever it ends up being. So, but that's the method, man. Method, man. I hope you did enjoy the video. As always, man, leave a like rating if you did enjoy the video. It helps me out a lot. If you have any questions, any comments, anything that you're unsure about, leave them in the comment section down below. I love interacting with you down there. And if you enjoy the content, hit the subscribe button and turn the notification bell on to stay updated with all of my uploads. I'm ImJslay. I'm signing out today. I'll catch you all on my next video.